Just kind of your general thoughts on your first outing out here tonight.
It was good. It was first couple innings were good. I made a few mistakes, and I think it just most importantly for me is just getting my feet under me out here. And we had a little delay at the beginning, and then I kind of got pushed back. And I think it's important for me to just get my feet under me, like I said, and just kind of take this and just move forward with it and keep working.
What's the process been like for you from extended working down there and now coming up here and now getting this first start, like you said, under your belt?
Yeah, it's the whole process was a long time, the rehab process, but I mean it's kind of just a part of what you got to do, and doing the rehab and then going through extended and throwing and kind of working my pitching progression up and doing all that stuff. I think it took. I mean, I felt like I was going. It didn't feel like it took that long, but at the same time, when you look back on it, it's like, okay, this is a long process. You got to slow down. You can't make sure you're trying to push yourself too far. So, I think over the last 4 or 5 months, I think I made a lot of progress. Not only with rehab, but just kind of the mental side of the game. Not really the physical side, but the mental side of the game. So that was really good. Yeah, absolutely. Mark's a great guy, and I got to know Mark over the last year really well, and he's a great guy. And getting to work with him has been really good. And then kind of just a coincidence that he moved up here as well, so that was pretty cool.
As far as where you're at right now, as opposed to, I mean, what you were told going into the surgery and then coming out of, I mean, progress-wise, from a time frame, I mean, everything pretty much on par.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there hasn't been any setbacks or anything like that. There hasn't been any issues. I mean, the thing is with the rehab process, it's a long, slow process, and you got to kind of embrace that and take it slow and keep working hard. And you know that when you come back, everyone's different. Whether it's guys come back throwing harder, guys come back throwing slower, guys come back and they get fatigued easier, and it's just, I mean, everyone's different. You can't tell. It's just kind of a part of the process, and you just got to go with it. So I'm not too worried about anything. I just got to keep working, and I mean, really, like I said, just work my hardest to get better each and every day.
What's the game plan moving forward? Just regular rest, 4 days, and then you start again?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that's the plan. I'm assuming I'm going to throw in 5 days, 6 days. I'm not exactly sure, but just on a normal schedule now, it's no more extra rest or anything like that for rehab. I'm on a normal schedule now.
Expect to do scrappers the rest of the year? Or can you tell you?
I'm not sure. I would assume so. Yeah, I'm not sure.
What are some of the pitches you and Coach Allen worked on?
Yeah, so coming back, I think that the toughest thing for a lot of people is the changeup coming back, just because it's strictly a field pitch, and when you take that much time off baseball, it's tough to get the feel back. And coming back and working on that, we've been working on that a lot. And so I think that's been a big improvement from the time I first started throwing it to now. I see a big improvement in that, and that's, like I said, it's just a field pitch, so it's just going to take time to come back. But as of right now, I feel like it's definitely progressing.
What kind of work have you been doing to get your velocity back up to where it was before surgery?
It's the same routine. I mean, I'm doing the same stuff as I was before, plus the rehab stuff. So it's nothing less. I mean, I would say it's more actually, since I'm doing the rehab stuff and I'm doing all the stuff that I normally do. And I think that goes back to the whole thing with, I guess everyone's different. Some people come back throwing slower, they need some more time off, and then some people come back throwing harder, and some people come back and get more fatigued, and some guys aren't fatigued, and so I think everyone's different. But really for me, it's just making sure that I just keep working hard and get my feet under me out here, and then go into the off season and work my butt off in the off season, come back to spring training ready to go.
What kind of conditioning did you do when you weren't throwing before you started off down and extended?
Yeah. So the whole process, it's kind of weird. You're not really allowed to do anything for the first couple months, and then after that, it's just strictly like you ride the bike and can't do any running because of the arm, and then you kind of slowly progress your way up to running, and then each and every day we have different running depending on if we're throwing or not and stuff like that. So whether it's sprints or long distance runs outside or long distance runs on the treadmill or poles or stuff like that, it kind of varies depending on what we do, I guess, with our throwing program.